So, my name is Roy Poole. I was born in Union City, Tennessee in 1979 to Deborah Morris and Roy Poole Sr. Baptist my whole life. I was a Democrat my whole life until about the age of 36, 37-ish. And it wasn't my politics really that changed. It was the fact that you can't separate nowadays extreme leftist, liberal, or Democrat. They're all the same. They have to be. If a Democrat speaks out against his own, he's shunned. So, and it's the same on the right. So it's not like I'm just sitting here trying to put liberals down. I think all people should be treated the same. Never been racist. I went to a school that was probably 65 to 70% black. Most of my friends growing up were black. Really don't owe anybody an explanation. I think you could probably find anything you wanted to online about me. You'd find out really quickly just how racist I am. Just because I'm white and I have a beard and I don't agree with some of these leftist ideas doesn't make me a Nazi. Do you want to know what makes you a Nazi? I can tell you what makes you a Nazi. Let's see. Killing Jews. Never killed a Jew. Not even one. What else would make you a Nazi? Okay. Prejudice against anybody. It wasn't just the Jews. Gypsies. Black people. White people, you know, that were Jewish. Or gypsy. Or anybody who was not German. Okay? So, when someone posts something about the liberals, and people's first instinct is to call that person a white supremacist, you're pretty ignorant. You really are. That's not the way America works, buddy. We are free here, okay? And whether you like it or not, anything I say, I can say. You don't have to like it. And they can ban me from every Reddit community that's on Reddit. But you cannot take away my free speech. Yeah, at all. I'll say what I want. I'll say it when I want. how I want to who I want. That's the great thing about America. If I could not do these things, it would not be America. Alright? When I was young and dumb, I would say, I'm an American. I do anything I want, and I will. And I did. But I also paid for those things that I did, that I knew was wrong, but I did it anyway, because I'm an American. I started being just a little bit more conservative about things. There was nobody in the Democratic Party that I could look up to. And to be fair, there was nobody in the Republican Party that I could look up to. So, when I found out that Donald Trump was running for president, I laughed. Out loud, I laughed. I never liked Donald Trump. Never. I never liked the way he talked. I didn't like the way he treated people. I did not like anything about him. Case in point, he was, I think it was I know it was a pay-per-view, a wrestling pay-per-view. It might have been a WrestleMania, a hair versus hair match. How many presidents have been in a hair versus hair match? I'll wait. Okay, moving on. When he became president, my first thoughts were, we're gonna die. Because I thought that this man was so insecure. The first time a country belittled him, they were going down. And that's what I didn't want. But surprise, surprise, he has kept us out of any major war. He's bringing our boys home. He did boost our economy. He had America on a wonderful track until this pandemic that shut down our whole country. And they want to blame it on him. That's what's funny. That's what's funny. He's been in politics for 3 years. The people blaming Trump for this shit have been in politics their whole life. Their whole life. What, Biden's got 47 years. Has done jack shit for anybody. Oh, well, his son. But other than his son, he hasn't done anything for anybody. Alright? I never even got into politics until after I met my wife. Right? I don't know why I all of a sudden found it interesting. Because I've always loved history. But I never give a shit about politics because they were all crooks. Right? But the American people got so upset, so frustrated with the fact that politicians are so crooked and so big of liars that they voted for a man who has had a hair versus hair match that has been roasted on Comedy Central, and that has had cartoons about him. They have made fun of his hair for decades. Okay? And the American people Okay? The American people knew that that man would be better as a president than any politician. Any politician. It boggles the mind. The fact that politicians are still, to this day, thinking that they're on the right track, that they're doing the right thing, that they're doing and working for the American people, which they have not done since Kennedy. Reagan had 4 good years for the people. That's the way it usually should go. 4 years for the government, 4 years for the people. And we accept that. If more presidents and more government would come out and tell us what they wanted to do, they would get our backing more. But no, they want to do it first and then cover it up. We're tired of it. We're not going to do it. It doesn't mean we're going to be voting for Nicki Minaj for president, though. See, that's where you do have it wrong. Trump will get another 4 years. And the reason why he'll get another 4 years is because we want America to be around for another 4 years. And if Biden becomes president of the United States, it's civil war. We have no choice. No choice. We will have no choice but to fight and defend our country from communism. It is that simple. Biden cannot keep a coherent sentence. I have seen my 7-year-old stepson hold better conversations than Joe Biden. I have seen dogs understand what I am telling them better than Joe Biden. Okay? Kamala Harris, all she has done during that debate, all she did was run Trump down. She did not give one solution to one problem of the American people. Not one. Out of all 4, Mike Pence impressed me the most. He impressed us all, I think. And it was very surprising. It was very good to hear. I felt really proud to hear him. Very proud. I was really happy. They came at him, and guess what? He stood like a man, and he answered his questions. For that, I salute you, man. I salute you, Pence. I do. Now, to Democrats, if you are a true Democrat, and you love America, be a Democrat. But go against the ones in your party that are against you and your liberties. Just because you're in the same party does not mean you have to agree. We need Democrats, just like we need Republicans. We need Democrats to rein in Republicans, okay? We need Republicans to rein in Democrats. It does not work if one is broken. So, if you are a Democrat, be proud to be a Democrat. But don't be lefty. Don't be communist. Communist is not democracy. There is a difference. Big differences. I am 41. I love history. Don't know a whole lot about politics, but what I do know is this: you cannot keep a country running if everybody in the country is fighting each other. It's what the rest of the world wants. And do you want to know why the communist regimes are trying to attack America and are attacking America? Because their countries see our freedom and they want that. And if there's a glimmer of hope that these countries out there that don't have our freedoms can earn their freedoms by fighting for their freedoms, their tyrants don't want that. They don't want their people fighting for their freedoms. So they have to make America look bad, to look weak, to look like it's not worth fighting for. They're going through so much to discredit America. And in the end, all you're going to do is what the Japanese did in World War II. You're going to awake a sleeping giant. And you're not going to like the results. People keep talking about a second Civil War. It's not going to be North against South this time. It's going to be left versus right. And I'm not at all bragging about this, because I don't want to see a civil war. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I don't want brother against brother, cousin against cousin, families against families, Americans against Americans, while the rest of the world laughs at our misery. That's not what I want. I'm a God-fearing man. Why would I want that? Why would I want devastation? Why would I want carnage? Why would I want this? Why would I want blood shed for no reason? America, we have to pull together. This shit that we have been fighting over for the past 3 years is stupid shit. Simple shit. Shit that we fought for hundreds of years ago. 75 years ago. Mid-90s, early 2000s. I actually had in my mind, racism's dead. Yeah, there's the occasional racist asshole. There always will be. But as a whole, it's dead. Completely dead. Racism is dead. We can laugh about it. And we do laugh about it. But not anymore. It's like somebody wanted to bring it back up. Open up old wounds. Instead of healing, they wanted to tear it down. They want to pin us against each other. That should be our first clue. Not to do what they want us to do. White people do not hate black people. Black people do not hate white people. White and black people do not hate Mexicans. Mexicans do not hate white people. Mexicans do not hate black people. Mexicans want to be in America for the same reason why everybody else does. They want that American dream. And by God, if they could come over here, do it the right way, then they have deserved the right to make their dreams come true, just like everybody else. But you have to do it the legal way. You can't just come in here and try to take what you want and think somebody's not gonna fight back for it. I was born in America. I am America. I will continue to be America. I hold the priesthood. I'm a chaplain. I try to do the best that I can every day. I know I fall short. We all do. But that's what the next day's for. To be better. To do it better. We all have some praying and some thinking to do. If you are voting for Joe Biden because he is Democrat, don't vote. Because your vote is worthless. If you are voting for Trump just because you hate the left, don't vote, because your vote's worthless. We have no choice but to vote Trump in for 4 years so we can save our country. And then maybe in these 4 years that we give Donald, and he does make America great again, we'll have somebody else in line to take his place that will keep America great again. Now, doesn't that sound good? So we can all go back to fishing. So we can all go back to going to everybody's houses and having cookouts. Huh? We can all ride around, shake hands again, be like it was. You can't tell me it's not, because like I said, more than 98% of my life I was a Democrat. So there you go. I'm just not a Democrat that is going to follow blindly. So, on behalf of America, on behalf of true Democrats, and in behalf of true Republicans, true Americans, Christians, God bless America. Let's keep America great.